June 12, 2023, cloudy. As I returned to the studio today, I noticed Emma and Mia, who used to be very close, sitting far apart. It turns out Emma just announced her resignation, revealing her plans to move to another city. Mia was shocked and devastated. She felt betrayed, as if her best friend had kept this secret from her alone. She couldn't understand why Emma hadn't confided in her. The news of Emma's departure was known to almost everyone in the studio except Mia. During lunchtime, Mia didn't join everyone for the meal. She sat alone in a corner, engrossed in her work. When I returned, I brought her a salad that Emma had bought. Without saying a word, I left the salad on her desk and walked away. This was merely a misunderstanding, and as an outsider to this situation, I felt it wasn't my place to intervene. I hope and believe that they can sort it out once their emotions settle. They are adults, after all. Regardless of who is right or wrong, if they can have a good conversation once their emotions have calmed, they should be able to resolve this. June 13, 2023, sunny. There was a troublesome case that took the whole morning as I had a meeting with the engineering team. Finally, we found a solution. After sending out the drawings to the engineering team in the afternoon, with some time left before the end of the day, I continued working on the 2D assets. I put on my headphones, turned on some music, and picked up my iPad. This was my happy time. After about an hour or so, I received a reply from the engineers. Although there were still a few minor issues to address, the main part was resolved. With a joyful mood, I began packing up to head home and spotted Emma and Mia leaving together. June 14, 2023, rainy. Yesterday, I saw Emma and Mia leaving together, and today in the office, I heard the whole story behind the situation. Emma didn't tell Mia about her departure because she was worried it would hurt her. However, as her best friend, Emma wanted to tell Mia herself, but she didn't know how. Emma tends to procrastinate and avoid difficult conversations, so she ended up leaving it until the last moment, resulting in only Mia being completely unaware. While working on the 2D assets, I listened to everyone's conversations and was glad to hear that these two good friends finally cleared up the misunderstanding. The city Emma is moving to isn't too far from us, so if there's an opportunity, it shouldn't be too difficult for everyone to meet up and spend time together. June 15, 2023, rainy. The news has been dominated by the rise of AI lately, and now Apple's Vision Pro has been flooding the headlines. The future is already here. I believe that in the coming years, the architecture and design industry will undergo a revolutionary transformation. In the past, architects used to draw by hand, spending a considerable amount of time on paper drawings, making changes, and carrying around piles of paper when visiting construction sites, meeting clients, or giving presentations. Now, architects use computers for drawing, and compared to the time of our predecessors, our efficiency in producing and modifying drawings has increased significantly. We can also bring our computers to any occasion, making file storage, review, and sharing unprecedentedly convenient and secure. In the future, architects might not even need to draw after designing a project. They could let AI handle the drawing of blueprints and the creation of models. We might even step into digital models, meticulously inspecting every tiny detail, allowing for more intricate architectural designs, precise budgets, and more efficient construction processes. June 16, 2023, cloudy. In the afternoon, feeling a bit drowsy, I went downstairs to grab a cup of coffee to take away. As I turned around, I saw our intern working at a table with the girl he's been pursuing sitting across from him. I glanced at them and then looked away, while the barista preparing my coffee subtly nodded in their direction. We shared a knowing smile. At the counter, the barista mentioned how their female colleague has gotten used to our intern coming to see her every day. It's a good habit, and perhaps the start of something romantic. It's difficult to cultivate such a habit if there's no mutual fondness. June 17, 2023, sunny. I really enjoy drawing wooden houses. You know, those primitive ones, preferably a bit worn out, surrounded by flowers, plants, and trees. I imagine an elderly couple living inside, with a dog and a cat. They have been together for a very long time, and this is the house they've called home for their entire lives, simple yet practical. Some parts are already damaged, and on a sunny afternoon, the old man comes out with a bunch of tools to fix them, while the dog and cat play around the house, and the old lady bustles about in the kitchen. Their gazes meet through the kitchen window, and they exchange smiles. This is happiness, a kind of serene contentment and familiarity. Familiar faces, a familiar house, beloved pets, a familiar environment, and familiar tools placed in familiar corners. June 18, 2023, sunny. Today, I had sushi with a friend at the restaurant. It's been a while since I last had sushi. We sat in a newly opened Japanese eatery and quickly placed our orders. I rarely sketch my food, but I decided to give it a try today. It felt a bit strange at first, but the end result turned out quite well. The staff at the restaurant were friendly, with bright smiles, kind words, and gentle eyes. Along with the sunshine, delicious food, and a long-lost friend, the conversation flowed effortlessly. It created a delightful Sunday, full of serendipitous moments.